Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Top Shop Show, the Brett Summers Show, whatever we want to call it today. All I know is at the end of the day, at the end of this video, I want to make sure that you and everybody else around you knows how to eat healthy and knows how to meal prep. Okay, today's Meal Prep 101. And it's not rocket science. As many of you know, if you know me at all, you know that I'm not necessarily the world's brightest individual. I didn't necessarily get the world's greatest grades, struggled and kind of skated my way through high school and college, maybe not the best. Yeah, I do read about 3-4 hours a day and I'm a little bit more studious now, but really, I like simple concepts, okay? And nutrition and getting in shape in general is actually a very easy concept. Maybe you've seen some of my shows in the past where I let you know the only two things you have to do to get in shape are stop eating crappy food and exercise every day. But I know that it's still a challenge for a lot of people out there. In fact, the person standing behind the camera is the Britster, and the Britster and I last week Saturday, or this past Saturday, had to spend like an hour and a half going over and going through her whole day and figuring out, you know, her schedule and then working around her schedule to create a meal plan that worked so that she could go meal prep and have her whole week planned in advance. Now, how has that been going so far for you?
It's been going pretty good.
Been going pretty good. I've seen she can't quite always finish her meals, but at least she's attempting to be consistent, and that's what I'm hoping for from you guys. So here we go, Meal Prep 101. Where do we start? Simply put, we need to know what you're eating. Can we see it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this is a simple layout that we're using right now in our 8-week challenge, which has been producing great results because, as you can see, I got Scotty 2 Hotties program in my hands right now, right? And I'm able to see what he's eating. I don't want to put you out there on blast, but now I'm able to track his results. And again, at Top Line, for those of you who don't know, we are a strength training gym and kind of a personal private training group. We do group training and all sorts of different coaching. We have some serious programs going on here right now. One of those is our 8-week challenge. It's a transformation challenge. People want to jumpstart their lifestyle, and we always start with nutrition. Most gyms will put you through the superficial training session, the workout. They'll give you a workout. They want you in and out. It's like McDonald's. They want to just kind of put you through the process and get you out. At Top Line, we have a well-rounded approach. We have a family atmosphere. We create real relationships with our clients and even our viewers that don't actually come in here and maybe live in other states, because at the end of the day, we genuinely want to help you out. So for nutrition, we want to have a layout that you guys can follow Monday through Sunday, and we want to be able to lay out what you're going to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and maybe a few snacks, okay? Now, one of the things that's really going to help you out after you kind of lay out Monday through Sunday on a piece of paper, we want to lay out something that's consistent. It's really hard to know what's working and what's not working if you don't find a little groove and see what's adjusting to your stomach, what's making you feel bloated or not bloated. If every day you're trying to have a brand new menu as if you were a celebrity, plus that's going to make it really hard to grocery shop because now you're going to be getting 80,000 fresh ingredients, and you're gonna get it home and you're still gonna have to cook it and prep it and grill it or whatever it is that you're doing. So I suggest having a simple meal plan layout that you're gonna follow for 7 to 10 days. And as you're going through it, you're gonna track down and make notes about how you feel, how your energy was, how your pants were fitting, if you were gassy or if you were bloated. Yeah, it sounds funny, but at the end of the day, people like me who have IBS and lactose intolerance, I have to eat a little bit more specific in a certain way that's going to make me feel good. Now, last night we signed up a brand new 8-week challenge member named Molly. Molly mentioned that she had the same kind of issues with dairy, and she was lactose intolerant. I said, well, hey, I can relate to that because I have certain things I can and can't eat. And I also have Jess down on my sheet of paper. Jess is another 8-week challenge member that we have. She's type 1 diabetic. So there are going to be certain things she can and can't eat that I could get away with because we have to make modifications. So we're going to adjust those things. And as she mentioned, hey, I'm feeling a little bit low on sugar at times, so can we drop my fat intake down and bump my carbs up? That makes sense. Now, Pepita is another 8-week challenge member that we have here at Top Line. And she is she 100% vegan, correct?
Oh, she's trying to be vegan.
She's trying to be vegan. Trying, and we know what we say here at Top Line. If you're trying, you're lying. But she wants to go vegan. She's been a vegetarian. And there are some things in her diet, like dairy right now, that I think are causing inflammation and causing her to have more problems with her arthritis. So I want to pull some of that out and try some other things like grains and some of the stuff that I saw on a Dr. Sebi diet, which is great for people who are trying to go that route and trying to cure some of those things that she's trying to deal with. I just got done today making another nutrition plan for Tina. Tina has been crushing it in our 8-week challenge. She's been getting after it. She literally just completing her 8 weeks, but she wanted to lock in her nutrition. And when I looked at what she's been eating over the last few days, it's kind of up and down like a roller coaster. And anytime you're on a roller coaster, it's not necessarily consistent and you can't really find that groove because all of a sudden you're taking a plunge and then you're coming back up. And that's kind of how her diet looked. Now, that's what our job is here at Topline. Our job is to help people course correct so they can get back on a straight path towards the vision and towards the goals that they're trying to achieve. So when it comes to Nutrition 101, keep it simple. Get something that you can follow for at least 7 to 10 days. Get a meal plan template that you can follow for 7 to 10 days. That includes your snacks, your smoothies, your breakfast, lunch, dinner, some of the snack options that you might have so that you can graze on things. Now you also want to track your hydration. Everybody that I have typically fill these out, we have a trusty little water bottle thing down here so people can track. Again, guys, you can't get any better than Topline. No offense to any other gym out there. First of all, we've got the best team in the world. People like Britt who are creating downloads and stuff like this. I was maybe involved in what, but not necessarily how. Amazing. We got assessments. We got different things we're tracking. We know our clients inside and out so that we can actually help you. And that is such a big process. You see that by the little water tracking. We need to be able to track that stuff to see, you know, Scott here on this day. Scott's doing pretty good. Scott's kind of a grinder though. He's got the supplements. He's got the food. You know, he brought in some watermelon, was it watermelon juice for everybody to try? It was like squeezed watermelon juice, so there's no actual melon. It was rough for Donovan to see it, but I don't even think Donovan tried it because he was trying to stay on his diet. Donovan's another guy, Coach Dono, who was his last day yesterday. He was with us this afternoon at our team mastermind meeting, which went pretty well. And Dono's been following his diet now, and he was down, I think, 12 or 13 pounds over the course of 3.5, 4 weeks. And the results have been magnificent for him. But he's following it and we're making our adjustments. So when it comes to meal prep, pick up your meal prep containers. Make it look good. Make your meal prep look like, Britt did a really good job the other day. She had it all laid out on her counter and she had her hard-boiled eggs and her turkey, you know, and her veggies and all that like laid out and her egg meals. And it looked good. So it looked like something you'd want to eat. So go pick up some nice containers. You can get those at Costco or somewhere like Sendix and pick up some meal prep containers so that your meals look good. They look edible and they look like something you'd be excited to eat. And lay them out, have them set, have them prepared. If you're making smoothies, put them in little baggies. Put your smoothie mix in your little baggies or your shaker cup. I think it's easier if you have like 6 or 7 shaker cups with them all in, even if you're gonna put it in a blender and make it, you know, all icy and ice cubey like Michelle makes. Oh man, that was one of the only good things about quarantine was Michelle every afternoon was making these big, huge, like frothy smoothies and they were really good. You know, not like when you shake them up in the shaker cup, they're like, it's swill compared to when you have the real thing and it's real icy and it's real good. So if you're gonna do it, just put it in the shaker cups, all your ingredients, pop them in your blender, throw a few ice cubes in there, fill it with your almond milk or cashew milk or water or coconut milk, whatever it is that you're using, and blend that up so you have it so it's all prepared. Half the battle of meal prep is prepping it. But what happens when you prep it is you're prepared. Have you ever heard of anything in life where being prepared is not necessarily a good thing? No, being prepared is always a good thing. Whether it's you're fueling up your meals, having your water ready for the week, making sure you go buy those big, what are those big like 9 pH water bottles? I don't know what they're called, the big blue ones. Diz gets them. Essentia. I think they're Essentia water bottles. Maybe you have like 8 of those ready or 10 of those ready for the week, or maybe you just go the bodybuilder route and you've got the gallon jug. Either way, you're gonna be prepared and that's what's important. Another thing to track when you're doing your meal prep is maybe you have a couple of small containers with your meal prep so you can have some of those vitamins and minerals that you might want to have in there. Some vitamin D, B complex, fish oil, Those are some of the things I like to keep in my diet. I don't know, you may have some other vitamins and minerals that you might be deficient in, that you might be using, and it's nice to have those with your meals, because a lot of times you want to eat or you want to ingest those while you're eating, so you have some food in your stomach to help break down some of those supplements. So make sure you guys have that ready too. And at the end of the day, look at it like this. Even though this is a little extra work, even though it's a little extra time and energy and attention, if you're trying to make a real health and a lifestyle change right now, it is totally worth it to invest that time, energy, attention, and some money into prepping your meals and making sure that you're set and you're prepared for the week, okay? I just got done doing Tina's diet, and she's a hairstylist. She actually works at the best hair salon in the world. Do we call it a salon?
Yeah.
Or boutique?
No, salon.
It's a boutique and a salon.
Yeah.
And everything else in between. It's called Ellen Co. It's in Thiensville. Maybe we'll link it up right here, but it's the best place in the world. I go there, as you can see. I make sure that I get my hair done there. Everybody should be getting their hair done, mainly women. But I think if you're a guy, they'll squeeze you in every once in a while. Captain Jack, some of the guys have gone in there before. But she's a hairstylist, and that means she's in the service industry, okay? And maybe you're sitting there thinking, but Brett, I'm just too busy to meal prep. I'm just too busy to eat healthy. Well, no one knows that better than people like me and people like Tina, who are in the service industry, because when you're trying to serve people, make them feel great, make them feel like VIPs and superstars. Where's my VIP guest passes? Oh. Dang. Oh. Dang. We're trying to make people feel like VIPs, right? We're trying to make people feel like supers. Thank you, Britstar. We're trying to make people feel like superstars. And when we're trying to make people feel like superstars, we oftentimes have to put ourselves in the back seat. We have to put ourselves on the back burner. But if we're prepared and we have things like smoothies, protein shakes, little homemade protein bars, or some quick snacks, something that's like a handheld low-carb wrap or something like that, we can fuel up and be able to get back out on the floor so we can start serving again. And I'm sure you're busy like me and you have a lot on your plate, but again, your health is worth investing time, energy, and attention to. So make sure that you put yourself on the schedule. You find some time this week. Now, today is Thursday. This video might be going out on Friday, right?
Tomorrow, Friday, yep.
This video will be going on Friday. The weekend's an awesome time, okay? And I suggest after you meal prep, maybe then you go do this. This would be something to add on top of that I've always done. After you meal prep, while you're meal prepping, you got your laundry going, right? So your laundry's going while you're meal prepping. By the time you're done meal prepping, your laundry's done. Now you can fold all that and you can have your outfits ready and all your workout outfits, so they're ready too. So your meals are ready, your workout outfits are ready to go. And that eliminates a few of the excuses and decisions you'd have to make. So now all you do is you load your meals in, you load your workout clothes in your gym bag, and you're ready to rock and roll for the week, and you're making the most use of your time. You know it feels good. You guys know as well as I do, it feels good when you're prepared, when you got stuff done. It's one less thing on your mind. Maybe after you get done with that, you go get gas in your car. You got gas for the week, you got meals for the week, you got water for the week, you got workout outfits for the week. That's high performance stuff. And when you're high performance in those little areas, it transfers over to work, transfers over to your relationships, and it transfers over to everything else that you're doing. Maybe you won't be perfect, but at least you'll be prepared for whatever the week has in store for you. So, Meal Prep 101, keep it simple, but make sure you have a plan. And if you don't know what you're doing and you want to get in here and you want people who have recipe guides, speaking of, if you want some help for your nutrition, we have a full recipe book. We have all of your snack inspiration recipes down to the letter so you can follow them. We have lunch options, we have dinner options, we have breakfast options, snack options, smoothie options, a master grocery list, water intake, and a layout of what you need to do to be able to start living the fit life. And it's free. I'm begging you to do something for yourself for a change. You've been helping out someone else. You've been helping out your folks. You've been helping out your damn kids running around the house from quarantine for the last 3 months, not knowing what's going on. You've been helping out your neighbors. You've been helping out your boss. Isn't it time you did a little something for yourself? And you go online right now. What's the website link?
challenge.toplinegym.com/create.
Holy moly. We're going to link this up. We're going to link this up right here. maybe you watch it back, maybe you link that there because I'm not going to remember that. You go to this website right here. You get a free nutrition bundle that's going to teach you everything you need. And if you have questions on it, DM us. Hit us in the DM. If you want to get one of these challenge folders or you just want to join our challenge and get in shape, lose 15 pounds, lose 20 pounds, or just start exercising just so you feel good. Maybe it's not weight you're trying to lose. You just want to feel good and be around people who are happy and who have good news all the time.
Good news.
Good news, baby.
Every time.
Every time. Reach out, DM us so we can help you out and get in here because we want to make sure we can get you on the right track. And that's what that's what life is all about. And right now, more than ever, you need to be eating right. So that's why I'm talking about this today. I'd rather be talking about a lot of different things, but I know people need help with this right now, and I know that your health is going to greatly benefit from it, and it's going to hopefully help you fight off some viruses and infections and whatever else is going on out there and make you hard to kill, okay? So enjoy these tips. Go back, watch this over again if you don't know what you're doing. And if you just want to go skip right to us helping you directly, DM us, get signed up for our 8-week challenge. It's $697 or $597? $597. You can listen to all the referrals and testimonials because they're the ones who are going to sell it better than I. You know, if I sell it, it's going to sound like a huckster trying to sell you. But you need to grab your wallet. You need to get in here. You need to refer all your friends, family, and followers in here. I got a few VIP guest passes laying around. If you want to get in here and try the gym out, hit me up, hit Britt up, hit Blake up, hit Blair up. We're all ready to rock and roll with you guys and get in here and get after it. How long have I been going? 16 minutes.
16.
It's a good little show. Good little show. So get in here, get after it. I hope you all had a good rest of the day. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Remember going into the weekend that you want to make every second count. You don't want to retreat. You don't want to give up. My suggestion is right now with everything that's going on, the uncertainty, maybe you focus on stacking up not only your health, but maybe you stack up some extra money because you never know what's going to go on over the next few months. So make sure your investments are not in necessarily vacations or liabilities. Invest in your health, invest in your body, invest in yourself, and make sure you're stacking up some extra paper to weather the winter that we're about to go into right here, economically and physically, because it may be sunny now, but in a few months, it'll be cold again. So we'll catch you guys in the Top Shop. Get in here. Saturday boot camp, 10 a.m. Make sure you're not missing out on it because it's going to be awesome. Britt's got a crazy workout planned. To be honest, I may not come. These guys are doing a good job, so I may have some other things that I might be doing, but the whole rest of the team will be in here rocking and rolling. We'll see you guys in here.